Welcome to Beyond the Strikes, and I'm delighted to say we're joined by your new favourite fighter, Manuela, the butcher's daughter, Marconetto. Manuela, how are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Thanks. Just finished my first training session, and, and that's it. So now I'm chilling. Go back home for a bit, and then get back ready for the next session.
Excellent. Well, you've got an exciting fight coming up at Bellator 287 in October. How are the preparations going?
Yeah. So the preparation is going good. I'm training pretty much 6 times per week with my Monday to Friday with my team. Then I have my second session, which involves strength conditioning, technical classes, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, it's going to be a really exciting fight. We're super looking forward to it. And you've already had some great fights in some brilliant promotions. You fought in Cage Warriors, Combate Global. But what does it mean to you to fight in another leading promotion, Bellator?
Well, for me, it means everything. I mean, since when I started MMA, um, my one of my dream was to debut in a promotion like Bellator, and it became true. So I'm gonna try to put the 100% of myself, and then I wanna be a better version of myself for this match. So it means pretty much everything for me. Yes, definitely.
Going right back to the start, where did you originally grow up and how did you get into combat sports?
So I grew up in Italy. I lived in Turin for my entire life. I mean, since when I was 20, then my family decided to move to Sanremo due to work. I've been living there for like 4 years, 4 years and a half. And then I moved to UK by the age of 25, 26. So, yeah. And now, yeah, it's been, yeah, before to move to UK, I moved to Rome because I was studying as a croupier. And when I came here in UK, my first job was a dealer in the casino. Then I started to do MMA, and I did my first competition. And then since like that, I fell in love with the sport. And then I said, yeah, I really want to do it. And then I try to figure it out my life around this sport.
Have you always been into mixed martial arts?
Okay, so I start with my ex-boyfriend by the age of 21 with the Muay Thai K1.
Hmm.
But that one was mainly, I've been competing as well, but was very, very super low level, was like a fitness level. And especially in Sanremo, I'm not saying anything wrong, but the level there is not, they don't have the, how can I say, the material. And it's not, the level is not like here in UK or
Hmm.
maybe in a big city. But since like that, I wanted to take it seriously, but my family was a little bit against of that. And then for them, they wanted me to be focusing on other things. So I stopped that. I've done for like few years, K1 Muay Thai. Then once I moved to UK, yeah, I could take it seriously. So I can say that I'm involved in martial arts pretty much mm, around 10 years.
Hmm.
But the I can say that I do properly MMA. It's been 4 years, 4 years and a half since when I joined to GP Top Team. Yes.
Yeah. And can you remember the first fight you watched?
My first fight I watched, I was fully in love with Ronda Rousey. I think the first she was in Invicta.
Hmm.
Yeah, the one was the first fight, and then she was my idol, one of my idols. Then became Cris Cyborg. But yeah, so I fell in love and I wanted to start to MMA because yeah, I was watching Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, and we saw on your social media page that you actually met Cris Cyborg. What was that like?
Yeah, that was I don't know, that was super cool and was unbelievable that I could meet Cris Cyborg. So yeah, I had the chance to meet her when I went to Canada for Palasatina in the first event, and yeah, so
Yeah, and your fighting style
was
is there's quite a lot of similarities between yourself and Cris Cyborg, and that power that you seem to bring to the cage. Would you say she's someone that you've modeled your style on at all?
that one is a compliment, but I think you know I mean I appreciate that you compare me with her, but I don't think so. I mean, for me, she's amazing. Another, she's another space. Um, Maybe as body type because she's very, I can say, very massive. She has very strong frame.
Yeah.
I can maybe recognize myself with that. Yeah, honestly, I would like to have pretty much the same style as Cris Cyborg. She's a complete fighter, and I mean, she's the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Incredible fighter. And we love fighter nicknames, and your fight nickname is brilliant, the Butcher's Daughter. What's the story behind that?
Okay, so the butcher's daughter comes from a family, um, mainly from yeah. So my brothers, well, it's a bit complicated to explain everything, but basically my brothers, they are butchers since the fifth generation, so they have a business with us. They have a butcher shop and supermarket, and in the in the beginning, my father was doing something else, like 15 years ago. Then when they moved to Sanremo, Liguria, my father joined to my brothers because basically my three older brothers than me, they are with another husband because my mom was she divorced for the previous one, and then I'm a daughter of the new one. But basically, my father is like the father of my brother because they grew up together. Uh, but yeah, did that make sense or what I want to
Yeah,
say?
yeah, absolutely
But yeah,
makes sense.
so because of that, I
Yeah,
decided
it's
to
such a
yeah I
unique.
use that yeah sometimes I use that to work in a I mean I work with a family and then sometimes I was in the shop and then I was with my butcher's uniform. So I just pick up my nickname from that. And then because I don't know if Olion, she's the preacher daughter, and then I say, why no to be like the butcher's daughter rather than preacher's daughter? And then I say, right. I think it's a cool nickname.
It is a really cool nickname. Yeah, we absolutely love it. It's brilliant. And away from MMA, what do you spend your time doing?
In MMA. So I try to be complete as a fighter, and I try to pretty much balance all of the discipline. I love doing pads, boxing, work on striking, but some wrestling. So I think if you want to be well-rounded, you must to balance all of the discipline. And obviously, it depends which kind of fighter you want to be, and you start to work around of that little things. But yeah, so my favorite one are striking and wrestling. They are my favorite.
Excellent. And it's been a real pleasure catching up with you today. Final question for you is what would you like to achieve in the next few years?
Uh, well, so I would like to keep um, keep growing up in terms of fighter. So for each fight, I always try to sharpening my tools and to step up and be the best version of myself each daily. So based on my age and my skill, I would like to reach what I can do and see what happens. So now my main focus is for this fight make sure that I will be on point for this fight, and then let's see what's going to happen after that.
We really, really can't wait to see you in the cage. So all the very best wishes, and we'll catch up with you soon after your fight.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.